All right, welcome back to our maths lesson. So this is going to be the one we're going to use to conclude this factorization of expressions. So we're doing this today and then we'll use this to conclude it. Then we'll go into a new topic tomorrow. So the first one here, like we've always said before, I said if you want to factorize an expression, a quadratic expression, you look for two numbers that when you multiply them together, it will give you 72. And when you add them together, in this case, this is very important now. In this case, we have minus 72. So if the two numbers you are multiplying together will give you minus 72. And when you add them together, it will give you plus 6. So now let's consider two numbers. What are the two numbers we can consider? We can consider, for example, 6 and 12. So if we say s squared plus, in order to have 6 here, we have 12x minus 6x. 12x minus 6x is the same thing as 6x is minus 72. So now, then when you factorize x out here, you have x plus 12. When you factorize 6 out here, let's factorize out minus 6. Minus 6. You also have x plus 12. So your two values will be x plus 12 bracket x minus 6. So that will be the first one. So now let's look at the second one. We will again look for two numbers that when we multiply them together, it will give us minus 24. If you add them together, it will give you minus 10. So if we consider minus 12 plus 2 is minus 10. So now let's say we have x squared plus 2x minus 12x plus 2 minus 12 is minus 10. And 2 multiplied by minus 12 is minus 24. So which means we are on the right track. So now simplify x out. We have x plus 2. And again, when you factorize out minus 12 here, we will also have into x plus 2. So our two values are x plus 2, x minus 12. So that's the second one. So now let's look at the third one. The third one is x squared minus 20x plus 75. Again, we're going to look for two values. When we multiply them together, it will give us 75. If we add them together, it will give us minus 20x. In this case, we are going to use minus 15 minus 20, minus 15 minus 5. That will give us minus 20. And minus 15 multiplied by minus 5 will give us 75. So let's go. So we have s squared minus 15x minus 5x plus 75. So we now factorize out x here. We have x into x minus 15. Again, if we bring out minus 5 here, listen carefully. Minus 5 will multiply this value. So this plus will change to minus. So we have again minus 5 into x minus 15. So in that case, again, we have x minus 15, x minus 5. Okay, this is good. The next one is s squared plus 7x minus 18. So we'll look for two values again. For example, let's consider 9 and 2. 9 and 2, when you multiply them together, will give you 18. But we can say, because this is plus 7, we can say plus 9 minus 2. Plus 9 multiplied by minus 2 will give us minus 18. Plus 9 minus 2 will give us plus 7. So let's go. We have x squared plus 9x minus 2x minus 18. So when you factorize out x, you have x plus 9. And when you factorize out minus 2 here, minus 2, you have x plus 9. So, and your two values are x plus 9, x minus 2. That's correct. So the next one will be, we have 13 here, and here we have 14. So we'll look for two numbers that you can multiply together that will give you 13. But if you add them, it will give you 14. So we'll consider 1 and 13. So in that case, we have p plus p squared plus p. 1p is the same thing as p plus 13p plus 13. So we have factorized out p, you have p plus 1, and then factorize out 13, we have p plus 1. And then your two values are p plus 1 into p plus 13. So the last one, this is also correct. The last one is s squared minus 29s plus 100. So we're going to look for two numbers again. When we multiply them together, it will give us plus 100, but when we add them, it will give us minus 29. So let's look at, for example, 25 and 5. Minus 25 minus 4, 25 and 4. Minus 25 minus 4 will give us 29, and minus 25 multiplied by minus 4 will give us plus 100. So we have s squared minus 25 minus 4x plus 100. So you have x into x minus 25. When you bring out minus 4 here, you have minus 4 into x. This sign will now change again, minus 25. So you have minus 25 minus 25, x minus 4. So in that case, you also have x minus 25 into x minus 4. So that's also correct. So look at this, go through this, use it as an example, and then work the other exercise. So in fact, these questions were all picked from GCSE book, the EDSET GCSE higher foundation, higher band. So you can look at it there and then do more from the exercise. And in case this is the first time of you coming across my video, please don't forget to subscribe so that anytime I put in new content, you will be notified. You can also check my YouTube channel, Mathematics with Inomayo, and then you will see there are a lot of more other advanced mathematics there. Thank you.